All right, David.
Thank you to the distinguished young lady who I've not met. I've been following you for months now. To the distinguished panel.
Thank you.
My, I'm totally appalled. I think I may be the oldest person on this thread here. If you saw a picture of me, you think differently. But I'm appalled for that brother to come on the phone and diminish people here in America. My mother fought with Dr. King. I'm a prodigy. My uncle was the great B.B. King. For that person to come on the telephone and say that Black Americans cannot assimilate in other countries. I'm married to an Ethiopian. I've lived in Kenya. I've lived in Iraq. I've lived in Afghanistan. I've flourished very well. Access to over 40 different countries. He's ignorant. And I do stand with the brother, I think his name is Cameron. Anybody that say that if it was not for the people here, and I know the new term right now is FBA, but if you go back and trace your bloodline, I'm Cherokee Choctaw. I can trace my roots back to the 1400s, way before they called and say that white folks found. And for him to say that white folks assimilate and make us who we are, to the brother who just said he lived abroad, I've been all over the world. I have businesses in Europe, I have a company in Kenya, operate in that continent like it's not going north. In the continent, not the continent. But for the young lady, anybody that comes on your pod with that foolishness, we assimilate. There's Black women I know out of Miami, Florida. I grew up in Pompano Beach. Haitians stand with us. I have a great, huge respect for the Haitian community. Haiti, all the islanders, you're not from Africa, only 100,000 people. I'm a doctor, I'm a PhD. I'm not saying it for anything other than this right here. To the young lady, keep doing what you're doing. To the brothers that stand up for what you believe in, you're right, their time is over. Their time is over. But you guys don't have to, I wouldn't even have an ignorant person like that to say that we, if it wasn't for us, the freedom that they have, and they don't even treat their own people right. I lived in Kenya for 10 years. I have an office there right now in Nairobi. Ugandans, they're ignorant. I meet with them at the World Strategic Forum in Miami, right there in the Gables. I fly down every year from Atlanta. He's ignorant. Young lady, don't have me on your podcast. He is a detriment to us, to Black people all over the world. If you want to call us.
Hold on, you got to land, David. And let me tell you something, because I got family from Pompano. Them Haitians do not stand with us, dog. Why you selling?
And also, people need to hear what they say. People need to hear. They need to know. We ain't gonna have it all behind closed doors in they little enclaves. We got to get the word. People need to hear. Okay, go ahead, Marone.
I'm just saying, you call yourself King David, bro, and this is with all due respect. But if you grew up in Pompano, you know good, live, and well, they ain't stand with us in Deerfield, Pompano, West Palm, none of that. These people are new booty. They came later. And none of them stand with us. When that girl just got strange fruited from that tree, what Haitian stood up for her? We ain't never had that happen in Miami like that, dog.
And you a sellout. You married to an Ethiopian woman. So miss us with all that.
Hold on. Wait, ma'am. Love has no, listen, I'm for what is what I'm gonna say. Okay, let me go back and share something with you. When they were aligned, the Haitians, as I said, I'm 60 years of age. When the Haitians first came over, this is back in the 70s. I was born in 1966, okay? What I'm saying to you is that the new generation, if you go back and look at my thread, I said the older generation, the ones that I grew up with, were not like I'm not sure where anybody's on this, whatever. She's my second wife, by the way. My first wife and I divorced when I was in my younger days. I respect women of color all over. I didn't marry her because she was an Ethiopian. Love has no color about it. I was living abroad. What I'm saying is to you that I'm not sure about the younger Haitians that are there now, the ones probably in their 18 to maybe 40, 45, but the ones I grew up with, when there was only a few, were not like the ones you may be experiencing now. And you're absolutely correct. Deerfield, and I know that because a Haitian posse killed a cousin of mine in Palm Beach. So yes, the young, and if you go back and look at my thread, to the young lady I sent this out, I said that the older generation is not like the young ones. So if anybody's on this call between ages 18 and 45, you probably are seeing a difference. I'm just saying to you that the ones I grew up with, they stood with the people there.
No, they didn't, because there's whole documentary saying otherwise. And the Black Americans got displaced out of their jobs down there from Miami to wherever these people touch. Same thing going on in Ohio. They done took over a whole village over there in Indiana. It's horrible. And now they started making it out here to Texas. These people got to go home. And that's why TPS is up. They didn't, it don't matter which generation of Haitian it is. Not one Haitian. You just heard a whole Haitian advocate on live television network with the whole DNC behind her literally look crazy as I don't know what than a bed bug and literally say that immigrants build America. Haitians particularly. How can you build America when you didn't even build Haiti?
No. Oh, no, brother, what I'm saying to you, right? Listen to what I'm saying. I stand for those of us who are from here. If you don't follow the rules of the bloodshed that my folks put on the line as indigenous folks, then you got to go back. I'm not aware of what you're saying about for this. I do know that the Somalis, that the Ugandans, you have certain factions of the Nigerians. Okay, I have friends in all these different places. And I'm saying to you that you're absolutely correct in what you're saying.
Right, so don't say that they stood with us because they never stood with us.
No, well, as I said, I can only say of my experiences with the ones that I dealt with.
Okay, say the ones that you know. That's the ones you know. But the ones that the rest of us know,
right?
They not standing with us. I'm just letting you know. I'm from Florida. Okay, I'm from Central Florida. I especially go to Orlando. They done almost took over Pine Hills. I'm from Daytona originally, but I lived in Orlando for 7 years. And these people, you go to the store, they all staring at you crazy. They look crazy. Their whole family staring at you crazy. We need to hear these people. This dude right here, Vision 13, just wait on it. He gonna crash out. I could put my top dollar on it.
King David, where your parents from? Sorry, Maroon. Where your parents from, King David?
My mother was born in the great state of Mississippi. My father from Tennessee. As I said, I'm Indigenous American. Cherokee, Choctaw is my bloodline.
Something ain't right, but okay.
He's just a Pan-Africanist, so that's how they are down there. Them older people down there, they're Pan-African, and now a lot of them got to start pulling the stuff back because that Pan-Africanist stuff is what messed up Florida. The Pan-Africanist movement went all up and down the East Coast. You see what I'm saying? And they really tried to mess with our ancestral homeland. These people are on sacred land in Florida. You see what I mean? Florida is very sacred land. That's what I grew up learning. We had the Miami tribe. We had the Seminoles. The Seminole WR almost bankrupted the United States government. Ain't no Haitian a part of no Seminole tribe. And Seminoles are a multitude of tribes coming together. It's not just one. That's a big misnomer. But the point is they're on ancestral land, messing with stuff, not helping us out, moving around our history, and they get in the way whenever we're trying to get to the white tea supremacists. The Haitians are proud people to block FBAs from putting BTA to white tea supremacy. That's my main reason for wanting them gone. I see they treat each other trash, but when you get in the way of me and my enemy, you are my enemy now. That's a declaration of WR. You've chosen a side, and they chose a side. So now they got to go back home. TPS is gone. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going into the military to defend the country for these idiots. I'm going in there to defend for my kids, my nephews, my people's children, the women of my village. That's what I'm doing. The Haitians ain't on that kind of time. They never been on that kind of time. You see what I'm saying? That's the issue with why some people want us to only claim the indigenous thing. We got a dude come up in here acting like he's the chief Arawak, and a dude talking about some Haitian empire. Ain't no goddamn Haitian empire. They unalived all their Maroons. They're not the same people who was in 1804 that they keep shouting with. So that's what I put. That's why I go in on these Haitians.
To answer the young lady's question, you said something's not right, ma'am. I know my.
No, but we got to move on.
I have whatever it is.
Your mic is messing up. I'm sorry. His mic is messing up, and we got to move on because I can't even do something like that. All right, Shakir.